This is a video for MEI Core Pure Mathematics, second order differential equations 3, modeling with second order differential equations, 3.5, finding particular solutions. In a separate video, we looked at these two simultaneous differential equations, and we found that they lead us to a general solution for y and x of a plus b e to the 2t for y and a minus b e to the 2t for x. If we're given some other information about the values of x and y at some time t, we can use that to find the values of a and b, and therefore the particular solution to this system of differential equations. So let's have a look at this example. We've got a general solution here for x and for y, and we saw those on the last slide. And then we've been given some information about x and y when t equals 0. So x equals 1 and y equals 3 when t equals 0. And these represent initial conditions. So if I start with the first conditions, so x equals 1 when t is equal to 0, that's going to give me that 1 is equal to a minus b. And if I look at the second set of conditions, y is equal to 3 when t is equal to 0, that's going to give me 3 is equal to a plus b. If I add those two equations together, then I'm going to get 4 is equal to 2a. So that tells me a is equal to 2. And if a is equal to 2 and a minus b equals 1, that tells me that b is equal to 1. And so now my particular solution is x is equal to 2 minus e to the 2t and y is equal to 2 plus e to the 2t. So there's that written up neatly for you to follow. There's substituting in my two sets of conditions, and that gives me these values for a and b, and therefore my particular solution. And so I've got just two arbitrary constants in the general solution. A and b are in both parts of the general solution, and with two additional pieces of information, values for x and for y when t equals 0, for instance, given just those two pieces of information, I can then sort out both of the constants. The next and final video in this sequence is 3.6, simultaneous differential equations, plotting and interpreting solutions.